You're now tuned into the number one independent radio show in Connecticut. Titanium Radio. On 89.9 Cute FM, Hartford.
Yes. It's 89.9 Cute FM. I am DJ QT. We got Darius here on the camera. Shout out to B. Davis. Shout out to Fuji. Shout out to all the listeners tuned in right now. And right now we have a very, very, very special guest. She has a dance studio out here in Hartford, Connecticut. I met her at a Legacy Builders event where she was teaching everybody the boots on the ground dance. We have Miss Victoria in the building.
Hello.
Miss Victoria, how are you today?
I am doing fine despite the downpours.
Yes, it is raining today. It is really raining today.
But I'm not bad.
Okay,
Fun
that's
fact,
what's
my
up.
garden, I'm happy.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Shout out to, everybody's garden has to be doing great right at this moment. It has to be. So, yes, you have a dance studio, Passion Dance Studio.
Yes.
When did you know that you had a passion for dance?
Oh, I was so young. I was a toddler.
A toddler? Okay.
Yep.
So you're dancing in the house when music plays?
Yes. Specifically, I was dancing with, was it Timon and Pumbaa and Simba watching The Lion King? Flopping my shoulders. I remember that. And then my mother would always play Latin music on Saturdays when she would clean the house. Loud. So sometimes she would stop cleaning and pick us up and dance with her. And then Aaliyah came out, right? And my sister and I, we used to like play on the VHS or record videos from BT on the VHS. And we used to study dances.
Oh, wow.
We used to study the choreography and learn the dances. But Are You That Somebody?
That was the first thing that popped in my head when you said you copied you studied Aaliyah's dance style.
Yes.
That was the first song. So no, that's what's up.
So yeah, that's how, I don't know. And then my dad, so fun fact, my dad was a rapper back in the day.
Oh,
so
wow.
music was just always played in my house. He's Jamaican, my mom's Puerto Rican, but his rap was like Run DMC style.
Oh, nice.
So there's a lot of different styles of music playing in my house growing up. So, I don't know, my sister's a singer, and I'm the dancer of the family. So.
Oh, you got a little group going on. No, that's what's up. Which dance style first caught your attention? That made you, that you was like, nah, I need to learn this, because you have a multicultural background.
Wow.
So which dance
Oh
style
my God!
got you?
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, it has to be the Latin, because I wasn't even 4 years old yet when I just shared those memories with my mom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was the Latin dance first. And reggae would play in my house, but it wasn't dance hall until later when I was at summer camp. That's when I got into dance hall. What age was that? 3rd grade, 4th, 6th, around there, around 6th grade. And it's funny, a St. Lucian taught me how to dance to reggae.
Reggae music. Okay, so when your mom was playing salsa and merengue in the house?
Salsa and merengue, and then we got into bachata when I was around 6th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of different types of music and different cultural backgrounds that you're playing all at the same time.
Then I continued on just dancing. I touched a little bit on like what's it like to actually like dance to jazz in high school. I went to Northwest, so I gave that dance team a feel. But I didn't fit in with that, and I ended up like performing for Black History Month with a different dance group, and then I even went into college and danced. I was part of the Latin dance club, the Latin club. We did do dancing, but that wasn't all we did. We put on performances, but we also did like community outreach and whatnot. At Southern, it's called OLAS, Organization of Latin American Students, and so I was doing Latin performances with them, and then I joined another dance group later, and we did different performances. We did hip hop. I used to dance with the guys for reggae, reggae bashment stuff, bashment squads or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it was a lot of dancing.
Nah, I can imagine.
It was a lot.
With all of that, all those different backgrounds and dances,
Mhm.
who were like your biggest influences in dance or mentors? Like,
That's the thing. I have to go back to my childhood. So my parents, I grew up right here in this community, and my parents actually didn't want me to go to the public schools here. So they sent me off to Catholic school, and they had to pay for Catholic school. I wanted to also attend dance classes in dance schools, and my parents said, no, we can't afford it. So I ended up finding ways to dance elsewhere. And so a lot of my dancing was social. So I don't know if there was like really a mentor. There wasn't like one person guiding me, giving me feedback. And it was just always like social groups. And even in college, when I would go out to parties, I would go out to Latin nights, and I would connect with other Latin dancers, and the friendly ones would teach me on the dance floor. I was learning so you could say the club was my dance class, or because I was really asking questions and everything. Like, okay, let's try this move again. This is how you do it. There were some people that really would teach me on the dance floor at Latin night.
that's what's up.
Yes, that's what I loved. I loved that.
So you learned on the go.
Yes, and then there was a mother to a student in my high school. She did like Wednesday salsa classes, so that's where I really like honed in on just the basic steps. She just taught us the basic steps, but that was very helpful for me when dancing with partners. So knowing the basic step can really get you far.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, do
Yeah.
1-2 step.
Mhm.
When it's time to get on the floor, you know what you're doing.
But there's another form of dance that I'm involved in as well. Yeah.
Okay, what's
And
that?
so I got saved in 2014, and that's where I was stripped of provocative dancing, and I learned how to, transferred my dancing ability and skills to liturgical dance or dance ministry. And with my partner, Footwork and Soul Dance Company, I am a member of their dance ministry group called For His Victory.
Nice.
Yes. So we've already done 2 performances as a group, and one of us has already done a solo, and the other 2 members will be performing this Saturday in Stamford for a liturgical dance or a dance ministry showcase. So there's different dance teams that are coming to do their showcases, and my group is one of them. But it's my husband's birthday weekend this weekend, so I can't attend. Yes.
Okay. You know, keeping it with the home team.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, did you ever think that your dance, that your dancing would ever lead you to owning a dance studio?
Not as a kid. Not as a child, not as a college student. This happened. Okay. Oh man, dance is really part of my life. It's amazing how we're really backtracking, and I'm realizing how dance just led me to here. Didn't I even realize, like, I was just telling my mom just the other day, I said, who would have known that I would have a career or even a side hustle in dance? I just didn't know. I was an elementary school teacher in 2014, and prior to that, I was a substitute teacher. I went to substitute teaching a year and a half after graduating college. So I was in elementary school. I was teaching academics, and then I got a calling to go move to Virginia. And the new principal that was coming in encouraged me to go. And she said, if it doesn't work out, just give us a call. You can come back. And I only signed a 7-month lease because it was just really, I was just going by faith. There's a whole story behind that where I just heard from God where to go, when to go, and all that. So I went. And my lease was up, and my sister was having a baby, first grandchild. So I'm like, okay, well, this is a good time to go anyway. It was just good timing. All I had to do was send an email. I got my job back. So I'm back in the elementary school that I left because the principal was just very kind enough to let me explore, because I never lived outside of Connecticut. And I came back. I was doing academics, and then, but I came back as a teacher in residence, so I didn't have my own classroom. And there was a dance teacher there. He was getting ready to leave, and I didn't know. Now, just remember that. So, the type of school I worked in was a charter network, and there was a big teacher in-service day coming, where we had to all have a meeting in one place with all these different schools. And to make it fun, they made a competition of school cheer. And so we had to work on a school cheer. And my principal was an AKA, Spelman grad. She wasn't playing games. She wanted to make sure everything was right and tight. And so the theme was 90s. She started to teach, and then I just took over. Because I'm realizing, like, okay, these people need more of a breakdown. Right. So I was teaching them with the counts, and I really just started breaking it down. And she saw that. I ended up taking the lead, and she let me take the lead. I didn't say, hey, can I just went right in. She saw that, and we won. We won. It was a great MC Hammer performance over there. MC Hammer, TLC booms, all that stuff. We won. It was great. And that dance teacher ended up leaving after like the new year. And so the dance teacher position was open. She had a meeting with me and offered it to me February 2018. Nice. And I found my comfort there. Comfort and joy in the dance teacher role at that school, and went on from there. A lot of people encouraged me later on, a few years later, like, you should open a dance studio. I did a liturgical dance performance for some women's conference. Did not know these women. I only knew one woman there, and she's the one who invited me. I did the performance, and then the altar call happened, and she ended up speaking over me, saying that I was going to open a dance studio, teaching multicultural dances.
Wow, that was actually one of my questions. I was going to ask you what made you come up with with the idea of wanting to start a dance studio.
This was pre-COVID too.
Oh wow. Yeah, so that
was pre-COVID. And at that time, I was already teaching different multicultural dance units in my dance curriculum at the school. She didn't know. I didn't know who she was.
Oh wow.
At that time, I was already doing that. So I'm like, well, I'm already
So
doing this. Like,
something.
yeah. But you know, I let that sit. And I didn't go for it yet, but it started pressing on my heart February 2020. Now, what happened a month after the shutdown, right? Yeah. In February 2020, 2 friends of mine went to a salsa night. They were meeting at my house. And in that waiting, I was sitting at my dining table, writing on a napkin, just drawing the logo. I'm like, this would be nice. Passion Dance Studio. PDS. All this stuff. And I even drew the flames. And the flames actually represented the Holy Spirit. When I was drawing it out, this is all that I was thinking of as I was drawing it.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's all a part of your thought process when you were putting it together.
And then the shutdown happened. I gave up. And then travel bans. My husband and I just got married August 2019. So we wanted to travel. Couldn't do it. So then that August, here comes your girl Ellie.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she was born May 2021. But I got pregnant. She was one of the COVID babies. But while I was pregnant, we went out to breakfast one time, and I ran into a fellow church member of mine. And she said, "Do you still want to open your studio?" Here I am holding my belly. I do, actually, yes. But I didn't know how it was going to happen. But I had it in my heart. It was like up and down. I wanted to do it. I didn't want to do it. So many emotions. But at that time, I was like, yeah, I still want to do it. And had her. Still teaching dance at the school. But after having my daughter, I was like losing my drive and joy of working at the school. I missed being with her. I'm like, why am I leaving my daughter?
Yeah, I think
without her?
That happens a lot with mothers.
I definitely had that. But again, then the encouragement came back from all these different people. Even the school nurse was like, "Are you gonna open your dance studio?" So much. And I had the dream. No, that dream came later. It was a salsa night at Pratt Street. Not Pratt. The next one, Parkville. And I went and I was doing these salsa steps. And people were following. And I was just teaching them just out there in the parking lot. Just teaching them. They were dancing with me. This girl I knew from growing up in camp, so she used to see me dance. And then she was with this other girl. They were all there. And they were encouraging me to open a studio. And they were just like speaking. Yeah. I started crying.
Yeah,
I'm like,
speaking life into you.
because I'm like, it's on my heart, but I just can't. Literally crying. Crying right there. And I just hugged them and I thanked them. And one of them was actually at the opening.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
It's great to have that kind of support from people.
Yeah.
You know, they see things in you that you probably don't even see in yourself at times.
Yes.
So
And I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, and I know that's great. What was the biggest challenge you faced within turning your dream into the business?
I don't know. There's so many. There's so many challenges.
Well, what's one challenge that you had turning your dream into a business?
Battling my doubts. Because that, yeah. I think fighting my doubts, because that's what made it challenging.
Thoughts bouncing all over the place. Like, I should do it. Maybe it's not for me.
And then, talk about my husband, talk about the risks and whatnot. The biggest challenge in that beginning, in the preparation part? I don't know. There were challenges. There was a time I thought it wasn't going to happen because the floor of the space was uneven. And this was after the dream, Start Your Dance. So the floor of the space, and it was a perfect space. It was perfect. There's no residential areas above, so there would be no complaints. It was just a concrete ceiling above me, and there'd just be no complaints. So I'm like, wow, this is a great spot. It's a great space. The floor is like so uneven, and no dancer wants that. I tried to do a spin and I tripped on the little hill in there. I'm like, no, this is not okay. And I almost said no to the management company. The option or the suggestion to build a new floor was presented, but the manager was like, we can't do that. Can't do that. Okay, went home. I'm at the dining table. Well, they said they can't build the floor. This was probably the most challenging. They said they can't build the floor. But Lord, you told me to open the studio, and this space is perfect. I was just so, I was ready for that. And so I was even looking at the cost of trying to get like some sort of raised floor to level it and whatnot. I'm like, is this even worth it? And then I think you got to call the next day. We're going to build you a floor. They built me a floor.
They wanted you in there.
Mm-hmm.
They knew you were passionate about it, so they wanted to invest in you somewhere.
Yeah, I would say. They built me a floor. They built me a floor. And I have the floor, and it's leveled. And I'm forever grateful for it. But at that time, I faced defeat. Like, crying. I was crying at the dining table while I was looking for these floor solutions. And I was told to just give up. And then they called me the next day.
Right
we'll
before
build you
you
a
gave
floor.
up.
Yeah. We're going to build you a floor.
That's what's up.
I was just like, yeah, so that was challenging. But go ahead.
What sets Passion Dance Studio apart from any other dance studio?
Well, it's not competitive. So I know a lot of people have, I don't want to say they have issues with that, but some people don't want to deal with what comes with the competition. I even know a mother who said she doesn't feel like traveling, so she's going to take her daughter out of a certain ballet program because it's inconvenient for her family. That, and then, so ours is like more recreational. We embrace your non-skills or whatever. It's for anybody. It's for anybody and all skill levels.
So anybody can go in there.
Yeah.
And
we're not gonna tear you down.
Every level of dance.
Yes, we're not gonna tear you down. But I mean, that's a
dance
downfall because some people want to enroll in competitive things. So, but this one, my studio is one open for all. I was never enrolled in a competitive dance field. I always wanted to, but you know, in hindsight, as I continue to move forward, I see, well, that's what sets you apart, because the dance world can be very mean.
Right. Yes.
It can be very mean.
You get served.
Yes.
You can't get served as a
I guess
on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Well, that too. That, but even yeah, even instructors too, though. Like it's
yeah.
But I don't knock them at all. I admire their skills and their talents. I really do. I just never I never had that. So I can't give that. But what I can give is what I had.
Has
Positive, joyful dance experience. Go ahead.
Yeah, has there been any like dance battles in the
No.
Wow, like not like friendly competition back and forth?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, I'm just saying you just never know. Somebody might dance and then somebody else do another dance.
At the opening, the DJ.
It was just
we used to dance in college together, so it wasn't a battle, but it was a collective.
Collective. Okay.
Oh, it's great.
So it's all a collective dance.
It's all collective. There's no competitions.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of services will you guys or do you guys provide at Passion Dance Studio?
Yes. So for Passion Dance Studio, first I will say Passion Dance Studio serves as home to a Latin dance company, and I also partner with Footwork and Soul Dance Company. So with that, I love that because it ties into my multicultural experience that I do want to give. So we have the Latin Dance Company, and then my partner, Footwork and Soul, offers ballet, modern, street jazz. Yes, and the ballet ranges from 5 years old to adults. So we have that, and then for me, under Passion Dance Studio, we have, starting next week, we will have Caribbean workouts. I might do that twice a week because I'm just having fun with it. We'll see about that. But right now, it's Fridays. It was starting next week, 6 p.m. And then we've been doing line dancing at 7:30. That's a lot of fun. Any level can attend.
So
let me put that out there. Any level.
You're teaching them all the line dances.
Yes. I used to teach kindergarten through 4th grade. Come on. If you can teach a child, you can teach any level. Okay?
That is true.
Okay?
That is true.
And then Saturdays, I am starting back up a toddler music and movement class. We are going to be learning step, collegiate style step. I had to emphasize that because like people are like, oh, Chicago step? No. Collegiate style step. And then on the horizon, I am looking to build a community step team for middle schoolers to high schoolers during the fall and spring. So be on the lookout for that. The plan is to, of course, perform at community events and even sporting events for schools around the area. I also offer a parents' night out where you guys, the parents, can enjoy either 1 to 2 hours, up to 2 hours of just a night of fun for you. We run along Park Street, so we're in the Parkville area, and then right across the other side is West Hartford. So you have plenty of areas nearby the studio to hang out, have a good time, and you just drop your kids off, and they partake in dance activities, physical activities, creative play, reading activities.
Parents, you better take advantage.
Yes,
of that.
take advantage. Ages 5 through 9. Ages 5 through 9. The next one is going to be August 23rd. I just pushed out the promotion today on social media. August 23rd, 5 to 7 p.m. You guys can register on the website. You have to click more. It's in the more section of the website, not the regular dance classes. I also offer bridal choreography for weddings. You ladies can wow your groom with a lovely surprise dance routine at your wedding. Liven it up. I also do bride and groom dances as well. So if you want a specific type of dance for your first dance to wow your audience, go right ahead. Come to me. That's what I offer as well. Bridal choreography. Yes. And then even line dance parties. This is all on the website in the more section. Line dance parties. You can rent out the studio for a small party, and then I will come in, teach you guys some line dances and get your party grooving for you. I think that's it. But I feel like I'm missing something.
If they are, they can.
No,
also,
I got it. Yeah, that's it.
check
Yeah,
the
that's a
website
lot.
or something.
Check out the website. Yes, check out the website.
What is the website?
PassionDanceStudioCT.com.
Okay.
Thanks for asking
That's
that. PassionDanceStudioCT.com.
That's what's up. So what do you want people to feel when they first step into? How do you want people to feel when they first step into your dance studio?
Encouraged. Encouraged, joy, and that they are able.
That is possible.
They are able. Mm-hmm.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, people definitely need to feel that way, especially if they're not confident in dancing in the first place.
Yeah.
And you have somebody that can motivate them to push them to go
Mm-hmm.
and actually do it.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah. That's why for the line dance, I was like, any skill. Because some
that's
people
why
are
it's not
nervous. They get
competitive.
nervous. Yes.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Open to all levels.
No, that's what's up. How important is community and culture to you as a business owner?
It is important to me.
As a studio?
Yeah, as a studio owner. Can we go back to the challenge question? Can we go back to the challenge question?
You wanna, yeah?
Yes.
You got it.
And I say that because, that question was like during the startup process, what was challenging? I would like to talk about the challenge after.
Okay. So
Yes.
what is the challenge? What has been the challenge after?
So I opened the
opening
studio, not knowing I was pregnant with twins, and as much of a blessing as they are, it kind of slowed me down. It made me like question, why am I doing this? Why do I need to do this? What? I had so many mixed feelings. So that was challenging. So after starting up, dealing with those challenges, I started and discovered I was pregnant. It was a tough pregnancy. Very sickly. It was twins. It was a lot. So I had to stop teaching. And I actually was like on the verge of shutting down. And just so I can focus on my family. But I knew God told me to open a studio. So why would he allow me to open my studio and open my womb and let just all these blessings come and then I just shut it down? No. So the next challenge was figuring that out. But I was on pause and I left it open to another service that I offer, which is rentals. And so children got older. I finally got some more help with babysitting and I got back into it. And I found my joy again. I said, I love this. I think I can do it again. But I have my limitations. And so the studio was actually saved when I partnered with my partner now. And I'm ever grateful for Footwork and Soul and the relationship that I have with the owner, Latoya Nikki Walker. So that was a challenge that we overcame. And so now I say all of that to say community is important to me, but my family is more important. And with that, I am raising my children, and it's kind of like making me miss out on a lot of community building. So I try to find ways I bring them, but it's not the easiest thing. So I'm in a season where, yes, I am slowed down, but I'm moving little by little into getting back to my original goal. So does that make sense? Community is important, but my family is more important. So I'm moving slowly getting back into the community and whatnot, because I have a lot of children now.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of littles.
Yeah, no, it makes sense because
Yes.
you want to, like, especially focusing on your family, you want to make sure your family's good,
Yes.
but you also want to work on your business.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, it makes sense.
Yes.
It makes sense. How do you hope Passion Dance Studio impacts Hartford long term?
Long term, I would love to have more than one location. Yes, long term. Because look where we are, my babies. So I don't know. I just want people to know and see that they can go somewhere without being. What is the word? What is the word? I guess without being judged.
Gotcha.
And without being, again, it's not competitive, so there's no anxiety
Right.
going into the studio
Right.
and
Just
coming
go
out of
in
the
there,
studio.
enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Judge-free zone.
Yes.
Able to just dance there, fill their hearts up with joy.
Yes. That's what I want Hartford to know about Passion Dance Studio. That it's a place, a safe place with joy and a love for dance.
So we spoke about like a long-term goal, but where do you see the dance studio, or where do you see your business within the next 5 years?
Yeah, probably a second location.
Second location?
Yeah.
Okay.
5?
So around 2030.
Oh.
You are funny.
Around 2030.
So
I don't know where life is going to take us by 2030.
No, I understand.
I actually might have
where
another child.
Where would you like it to be?
Two locations.
Like 2 locations?
2 locations.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You have like a town in mind? Or...
Well, I don't want to say that yet.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't work out, I don't want to. Nope.
Do you have like
I'll keep that one to myself.
Got you. You have any upcoming events coming up?
Well,
soon?
we have well, it's really for his Victory Dance Ministry. We have that this weekend down in Stanford.
I'm not sure if I
We have the Parents Night Out.
The kids dance.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
we have that class.
The class.
We have class this Saturday. My toddler's movement class this Saturday. It will be going from this Saturday to the last Saturday of August. Every Saturday this month we will be doing step. And then we have Parents Night Out this month. Yes, but no other upcoming events like me visiting a barbecue.
Gotcha.
I would love that, but I don't have any other community events right now.
Okay. No, that's what's up. That's
Yes.
cool. That's cool. And last question, what advice would you give any young dancers or inspiring dance studio owners on chasing their dreams?
Find a way and let the Lord lead you. As a Christian, I have to say that. I have to say that. That is a reason why I had the studio, was following the Lord's leading. But I mean, that's to those who are Christian and allow the Lord to lead them. But if anybody's open to it, that's what I would say. Find a way. Find a way.
Find a way.
And let the Lord lead you.
Yes. It's 89.9 Cute FM. We have Miss Victoria in the building from Passion Dance Studios. Can you let the people know where they can find you, how they can get in contact with you?
Yes. So you can contact or look me up on the website, PassionDanceStudioCT.com, and check out my Instagram page _Passion Dance Studio. We also have a Facebook page as well. That's just Passion Dance Studio LLC. But yeah, catch me in those 3 places.
Yes. So definitely like to thank you for passing through.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you guys are looking for a place to dance, if there's, you want to.
Especially the line dancing. I love it.
Yes.
Yes, line dancing Fridays, 7:30. Come on out.
Line
Oh, yes.
at the Legacy Builders event.
Can I shout out to Lana from Legacy Builders?
Yes,
Because she encouraged me to teach line dancing.
Oh, wow.
It only started as like how many classes? I was going to do 6 classes. And then it just...
It turned into...
Yeah, it turned to a weekly thing.
Yes.
It's great. It's great.
If you have any other shout outs that you want to give, you can as well. Family, friends.
Oh dear, that would be a lot.
I know.
Shout out to my husband.
You shouted her out, so I thought you
Yeah, that makes sense, but
because
we had the connection of line dancing, but
that's fine.
I think shout out to my husband, my sister, my friends and family who support me.
That's perfect.
And then my partner for Work and Soul, remember?
Yes.
I think I shouted her out earlier, but yes. And then even Acacia Latin Dance Company, who I allowed to live in my space. Shout out to them as well. They're doing great. They're doing amazing.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. But yes, if I forget anybody, I apologize.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Once again, we have Miss Victoria from Passion Dance Studio in the building. I'd like to thank you once again for passing through.
Thank you so much.
It's DJ QT. It's Titanium Radio. It's 89.9. Keep us locked.
Tune into your radio. This a heavyweight stadium. Music banging loud through your cranium. This a heavyweight stadium. Music banging loud through your cranium. This is titanium. You are listening to titanium.